All right, I'd like to call the meeting to order. I'll read the roll call. Mr. Blackstock?
Here.
Mr. Knotts?
Here.
Mr. Horn?
Here.
Mr. Patelis?
Here.
Cram and Boda are excused, and Simons is here. Ralph, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Certainly.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ralph. Next, we have the approval of the agenda. It's a light agenda. I'd like to add one thing about the audit with Stuart Bovee and Whipple, the permission to sign.
Under new business?
Under new business, yep. That'd be item 2 under new business.
I'll support.
Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have the approval of the minutes of January 19th, 2015. Everybody has a chance to look at them?
If there are no additions or deletions, I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes of January 19th as presented.
I'll support.
It's been moved and supported that we approve the minutes of January 19th. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have public comment. Is there anybody in the audience that would like to speak about anything not on the agenda? No? Okay. All right, moving on to the consent agenda. We have C1, the January 13, 2015 Planning Commission minutes, and we have C2, the December 2014 St. Clair Fire Report.
If there are no comments, I move that we accept the consent agenda as presented.
Support. It's been moved and supported that we accept the consent agenda as presented. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have disbursements. We have bills of $239,726.09. We have a payroll of $18,484.22. We have ACH payments of $18,438.54. And we have a tax account of $51,855.87 for a total disbursement of $328,504.72.
I'll make a motion, we pay the bills in the amount of $328,504.72.
Support. It's been moved and supported that we pay the bills in the sum of $328,504.72. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Mr. Knotts?
Yes.
Mr. Horn?
Yes.
Mr. Patelis?
Yes.
Mr. Blackstock? Yes. Mr. Simons?
Yes. Motion carries. We paid the bills. Next, we have new business. We have a $426.40 sewer credit. It's in the back of your packet. Miss Robinson, I believe it was. Her letter's on the back. Seems her faucet froze on the outside of her house, and she's asked us what we can do, and I believe what we can do is give her the credit for the sewer, because Blaine checked it out, and
Yeah, we've done this in the past.
it said the water didn't go through our sewer, it ran out on the ground, if you're reading her letter here.
We've done this in the past, so I'll make that motion that we give her credit for the sewer for $426.40.
I'll support.
It's been moved and supported that we give Ms. Robinson the sewer credit for $426.40. Any further discussion?
I have one, Larry. It says, not knowing when it ruptured, I have no idea what the next bill will look like. Is this the next
Yeah.
bill, or is there one more after this?
Yeah, I read that too. I didn't know. The remaining December.
If they got it shut off,
Because this goes from 10/1 to 1/1, so it would
Yeah.
include December.
Yeah, because I think what she was asking for here was any kind of relief we could give her on the whole bill. And I think what Teresa is saying is the only thing we can give her is a sewer credit.
Credit, correct.
Because the water went through the meter.
Okay,
I'm looking at the one where Blaine signed it to January 21st, so.
Right.
She's probably got some more coming.
Well, I think we can give her the sewer credits for, if there's a few more that come, I would think we could do that too,
yeah, okay.
Sure.
okay?
Yeah.
Well, it kind of depends on how high it is now. She's already got, this is 82 million gallons, 82,000 gallons she's getting credit for. 82
Right.
million gallons, I'm sorry. And I'm sure, Teresa checks these out. She got billed for 97, so she was probably average use of 15 before. And so that's, because she runs the old bills to check to see what the average before was. Unless the next bill is way above her average,
Yeah, Teresa
think
pretty
about
much does that, yeah, she's the one that come up with the $426.
Unless the next bill is really,
And it
out of
shouldn't be, I
line.
don't think.
I don't know that any additional credit is warranted.
Yeah, because this is, like Angela said, this is to 1/115, so.
Okay, that's all I had.
All right, any further discussion? If not, roll call, please.
Mr. Patsalis?
Yes,
Mr. Horn?
Yes,
Mr. Knotts?
Yes,
Mr. Blackstock, yes. Mr. Simons?
Yes, motion carries. She has the sewer credit. Next on the agenda, new business, item number 2 is the audit. I shared that with you, as it was a late entry to the agenda. Basically, what I'm asking for is permission to sign this. It's we have a 3-year contract extension with Stewart, Bovee, and Whipple. It was signed on August the 6th of 2012, and they're asking for 11,300 hours for the audit, and not to exceed 11,300 for the audit, and $500 for preparation of the F-65 report. So I guess we need a motion to let me sign that.
I'll make a motion that we authorize supervisor to sign the contract with Stewart, Bovee, and Whipple for our next annual audit, in the amount of not to exceed $11,300 plus $500 for the F-65 report.
I'll support.
All right, it's been moved and supported that we allow the supervisor to sign the audit not to exceed 11,300 plus 500 for the F-65 report. All in favor, or roll call, please.
Mr. Simons?
Yes?
Mr. Horn?
yes.
Mr. Patsalis?
Yes,
Mr. Knotts?
Yes,
Mr. Blackstock, yes.
Motion carries. Moving on to announcements. The township offices will be closed February 16th, 2015 for the Presidential Day. Okay, next, moving on to member comments. Mr. Horn.
I have none today.
Mr. Pasalis?
I don't have anything this evening, Larry, thank you.
Mr. Blackstock?
I have nothing, thank you.
Mr. Knott?
only comment I have is, we put some snow on the hill last week, and then we got some more nature, and I was out there Saturday with my grandkids, and probably another 100 kids, and everybody was having a great time on East China's wonderful sled hill.
There's a couple hundred out there today, too.
How many
The
times
place
you
was
go down?
packed today.
You got a question there, Ralph.
I said, how many times you go down?
I watched.
Okay, moving on to me, I guess. As you know, last week I attended the MTA convention in Grand Rapids. Very nice convention. I attended as many classes as I could. There's a lot of classes, probably 30 of them, and maybe 35. And I attended probably 5, because they're only they're an hour and 15-minute time slots. But I got a lot out of them. I guess the biggest single thing I got is all the townships are in the same position that we're in, with basically the same problems, water and sewer rates. Local road funding, they talked a lot about the local roads and how we're gonna fund them with if we go to the 7% sales tax. But I'll have probably a little more in-depth report at the next meeting as to what classes I attended and what I got out of them. One thing I'd like to talk about is, we don't have a procedure for closing the township in a storm like this. What's the board's feelings? What do you want me to do? I started getting phone calls this morning, and I said, well, as far as I'm concerned, we're open. But our neighboring cities and townships, they were all closed.
What are you talking about? What in the township to be closed?
Well, my feeling is if I close the office, is that fair to my sewer and water departments that are here working? I guess I did some checking this morning on historically what we've done, and I think if you come in, you get paid. If you don't come in, you have to use a day's vacation or get the day off without pay or something. I mean, that's, I guess I need some help on what direction I should be going. It's the first time it's really happened since I've been a supervisor.
It happens so infrequently, I think the policy that you're following right now is the best. If it was really bad and we wanted to discuss forgiving, allowing the people to not have to take a payday because of that, they can always bring that up to the board on that particular instance. You could
mean
say,
after the
you say,
fact?
yeah, after the fact, 2, 3 people didn't get to come in, and normally they would have to take a personal day, but because, you bring it up to the board, but because of the circumstances, recommend that they be paid for that day.
Well, I'm not in favor of that. But
I mean, how many
I
times
just-
have we done it?
We haven't.
We've never done it, so that's why I say,
So
don't,
I'm just gonna
don't start a
stick
problem
with
we
what
don't
I
have.
did today and just keep it open, and is that your
I think that's the
feeling?
best, I think that's the
I
best way to
think
go.
that's the best scenario to go by, Larry.
Because it's not fair, because I talked to our water and sewer superintendents, they said, well, we really can't close, we have to have somebody there. I mean, we can't
That's right.
let the water plant just go on automatic,
Right.
or the sewer plant, so. I mean, this we could close and it doesn't disrupt.
Yeah, but they're way behind, so far behind now,
Yeah.
that'll put them further behind.
And I think you can give some leeway on that. I mean, if they can't get here at 8, as long as they get here by 9, 9:30, 10. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
not
really-
to dock
yeah,
them or something,
Yeah, and not have them getting any,
So you wanna
any
leave it to my
reprimand.
discretion?
I
I
think
just
it should
didn't
be
wanna
left-
get a lot of
Yeah.
feedback that, why did I do this and why did I do that? Okay. As far as that house over on Bell River, Ralph, I sent the code enforcer, I haven't got the report yet. Like I say, I've been
Okay.
gone, but I'll have that for the next meeting. Also, Mr. Boda asked about the snowmaking. Well, we also did the snowmaking, and then we prayed, and our prayers were answered. We got lots of snow. So, we've got all that to
It
go.
worked well, you worked well.
Worked
Must have
well,
prayed
yeah,
hard because you got a lot of snow.
yeah. So I guess that was all I had, and I know it was a treacherous day out there, but I hope nobody got hurt, and looks like we're getting all our roads cleared. I've had 2 or 3 good reports on the road commission, that the road commission in East China did a great job. Got roads cleared sooner than,
Well, I think they might have heard enough about Point Drive, that's why they came down there.
well, it wasn't only Point Drive, it was the whole township.
but
You know, no, it was,
That's very rare for them to come down.
well, I
Point
think the
Drive.
big thing was the snow started when it started, and, they had time to get prepared for it. And,
On the north end of the township, they were plow out there by 10 o'clock this morning, doing all the streets, circling the whole neighborhood. I mean, they did a very, very good job.
Yeah, they did a
Good.
good
So
job
quick,
this
it
time.
was really
So,
surprising.
thank you to the road commission.
They've already canceled school for tomorrow, too, so.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, if there's nothing else, I guess a motion to adjourn would be in order.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn at 7:45.
I'll support.
It's been moved and supported that we adjourn at 7:45. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you.